You can meet Toru at the Sedgwick County Zoo.
He was actually hand-reared at Smithsonian Conservation Biology Institute back in 2014, and he was actually the first ko'ko that I ever hand-reared. We don't typically hand-rear ko'ko birds because most of them are slated for release, but once in a while we do hand-rear birds to serve as education ambassadors like Toru is here.
It's a happy reunion for Erica Royer, who also worked in the Guam Sihek recovery program in Wichita, Kansas. The zoo is just one of the places in the U.S. where you can see the ko'ko outside of the Marianas.
So the ko'ko is definitely a story of success thanks to a lot of different partners and to definitely all of our partners in Guam. They've done a lot of work with releasing the ko'ko on Rota and in Cocos Island. So this species was only the second bird species in history to go from extinct in the wild to critically endangered.
The ko'ko became extinct in the 1980s because of the brown tree snake. The last few birds were pulled from the wild to start a captive breeding program. Now the focus is on breeding birds for release on Rota. They've seen chicks in the wild, a step closer to being self-sustaining. That story is highlighted at the zoo.
So his exhibit is right next to the Sihek exhibit, and it's also next to the Mariana exhibits. So this whole wall we've kind of set aside as specific exhibits to talk about this conservation program. So when you come down this path, you're able to kind of follow the story of each of these species and how they're doing in the wild, and also what the conservation efforts are behind them.
It's a promising development.
It's exciting to see the success that we've had in the ko'ko bird because it says great things about where we could go with the Sihek project.
Thomas Manglona, KUAM News.